at all.
Looking pretty good. Coming up, Halloween, just a few weeks away. How to make your own costume using something you might already have at the house. Do-it-yourself Halloween costume tips and tricks from Valley customers when we return. And you don't want to miss it. Look at how great these costumes are.
Come out.
Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch.
This is my season. I love it. Does that mean I'm a witch?
Yeah, I think so, probably.
We have 3 more weekends until Halloween. Not a lot of time, if you ask me, to try your hand at making your own costume, but it's possible. So we have brought in some Valley costumers for tips and tricks on how to get started. This is Anabel, and so you're saying it's possible for anybody and everybody to make a DIY costume.
Absolutely. We've been making costumes for about 5 years, so we've had to learn some shortcuts to get them done in a tight deadline.
Okay, you do have a website, right?
Yes.
That everyone can log on to. So before we forget, what's the website?
It's called Versus Cosplay. I'll spell it out, VSCOSPLAY.com. And we have an article that kind of puts all the tips together.
Now we're looking at these, we're in the commercial
Wow.
break, we were just kind of in awe. And everybody here's like, oh no, we just threw these together.
Yeah.
And we were like, liars. So I want to go kind of down the
let's-
line and kind of, so first of all, who are you for Halloween here?
Just a
Scary dude.
wasteland raider.
Okay, now tell me about some of the pieces here.
The vest is just a tactical vest. These are hockey mask grills. This is knee pads off the shins just
So
for hockey.
you really have to get kind of creative and find ways, kind of innovative ways to make stuff out of what you have.
Yeah, tell me about the helmet. I'm really curious.
The helmet is an Airsoft tactical helmet, and I casted up 20 millimeter rounds. So these are all resin for the spike, so it's like really light.
So how long did it take you to purchase all this stuff?
Maybe about 3 weeks.
Okay.
To
Wow.
put it all together, since it's all thrift store find.
Okay. Oh, wow. So
Incredible.
you don't have to spend a lot on this.
No.
Okay.
And that was the thing that you were saying. You were saying you go to Goodwill and find a lot of your pieces.
Yes, so this is a steampunk character, an original steampunk character. And I would say, barring the corset and the boots, everything else on the costume, probably about $100 because I go to Goodwill, I go to Savers, I find things that I like, and I modify it. So this skirt is actually an old tablecloth.
Oh, I never would have guessed that.
Yep, and then this light is from a scrapbooking
Oh, look
in
at that.
Wow.
Joanne.
And you guys can actually reuse these. So you can take the dress and modify it perhaps for the next event that you're doing or the next Halloween.
This is actually a character from Alice Madness Returns, which is kind of a scary twist on Alice in Wonderland. This is actually handmade. I didn't go to Goodwill for anything, but you can do that if you're a beginner. Go to Goodwill and repurpose clothing to make patterns to make your own thing.
Wow.
Ah,
Now
this
this
is
next
fantastic.
one blew me away. Tell me about this.
This is a character called Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's actually...
And you made this?
I made this.
This is handmade.
You said cardboard and PVC pipe.
Cardboard PVC pipe for the body pieces and just knowing a little bit about how springs work. And it's got...
Oh, you can hear it.
Oh my goodness!
I have
you
to
guys
ask
are so
you,
creative.
if you go to a party, where do you put your drink?
Right on top.
We have to get you one of those hats, you know, the beer hat.
That just means I'm going to be the designated driver.
There you go. I
Look
like
at your
it.
good attitude. Okay, we
Real
have
quick,
about 30 seconds.
Just walk us through
So
who you
yeah,
are.
I'm just Finn the Human, and this is an example of a store-bought costume, store-bought, with just a little bit of acrylic paint and some weathering, simple bruise makeup that's just out of a eyeshadow palette, and a little bit of dirt, a little bit of bruising kind of takes something very basic and makes it look more real.
There you
How
go.
fun is that?
I love this.
I would wear that sweater anywhere, actually.
Well, I'm Marceline from Adventure Time, and basically this was all found. It was stuff I had, and I just did some special effects makeup and
And the
contacts.
contacts.
Yeah.
Those are creepy
Oh, those
contacts.
are cool.
We're getting a wrap, so real quick, who are you? And tell us who you are.
Wonder Woman, Captain America, both these are just pretty much handmade, or I actually bought this off eBay and painted it. It was already a prefab costume. So you could just buy a cheap used costume and then paint it to
And
make
make
it
it
whatever
look-
you want.
And how'd you make your
Incredible.
shield?
This is an aluminum sheet that we had bent and had some couple friends help me paint it up and put it all
Look
together.
at that.
Incredible
you guys are so
pieces.
creative. Happy Halloween. I love it.
And real
Okay.
quick, the website.
Versus Cosplay, VSCOSPLAY.com, and it has all their contact info as well.
Oh, cool.
Ah,
Happy Halloween,
yeah.
you guys. Thank you. You guys are going to be the hit of any party you go to.
We'll be right back.